Welcome back to Preferred. This is my second take of this now. So I filmed it, but it's raining. It's not a good week this week for the weather. Not a good week, but big things are happening. This week we're making a massive change in the factory to suit all the new machines that are coming. We spoke a couple of times now about these new machines that we're buying, and obviously you know what they are: the CNC, the four-sided planer, and belt sander, with all of the little bits and bobs that are coming as well from the guy we're buying off, which he's Rob. I can start disclosing a little bit more about him now. But this week we go down there, me, Richie, Danny and Devo, and do a little demonstration with Rob on the machines, and we see them in action, so we'll show you that in this video, so stay tuned. But whilst I'm here at the factory starting the week off, I'll show you inside because we're getting ready for the machines to come. So there's loads of change happening inside, and even outside we had a few changes which I'll show you now. We've started prepping the outside of this container once and for all, but because the weather's so bad we've had to slow down and carry on inside. Just concrete board for now. We've made the bricks better underneath. Need to trim the concrete board down, paint it up. We're going to build a proper step out of brick and flags, and then we're all good to go, get it all painted in the same as the containers. But inside the factory, which we'll go and see how the lads are getting on in a minute, we've started making big changes so we can get the machines in situ and start using them as soon as they land. So the Sparks are here today. Just got to go a few things with them, get ready for all what we need to do on that, and yeah, let's see how we're getting on. How are we? Good. Yeah. So basically, the ventilation's going to go there, so we're going to need supply to that. Yeah. But the CNC's going to start like a little bit after this door and come along basically to where there's like a little line in the floor there. Yeah. So that's where that's going to be, obviously all fed from there. Right. So coming off that new board is going to be the CNC, yeah, which we're getting all the armoured and the isolated off them. All right. That he's got. Which should have enough cable to get to there, and you made about the isolator there. Obviously the ventilation's going to go there and be fed off that. We need to fit a compressor as well. We need to find a location for that, whether we put it there or down here somewhere. And then there's going to be, in the middle of it over here, there's going to be a belt sander, right, which needs feeding off there, and again that's got an isolation. Right, okay. So it's all going to come from that. So you want to do that from the new board, aren't you?
Yeah, we did a new board, and I think that's going to be a Sunday, isn't it? The guys said they work till 11 on a Saturday. Yeah. So, I mean, we could start at 11.
You could start on a Saturday, yeah, and then work into the Sunday.
Yeah, we have no power then over Saturday night. We do it over 2 days. We'll get it done in the day, we'll just do a Sunday. We'll just start at Sunday. So you need supply to sanders, supply to CNC, but the armour's coming with the machines. Yeah. And when the machines come in?
Starting next week time. So you want to do everything so that you're ready for that to come, with plug and play.
Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, we could have put the supplies in today, the armours, the isolators, and then the machine comes and you connect it up, but if the armour's coming with the machine, we can't really do that.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly where it goes into the machines though either.
That's what I was just saying, we could do it knowing, if it goes here, we don't have to put that on that. I mean, the route's easy enough, we'll just go up
and along and down
on the beam, and then it's just when they drop, it's just whether they look alright dropping, or if we want to put like a piece of unistrut down so we can mount the isolator, or if we can mount the isolator to the machine. But I mean, it's easy enough. It's the board really that's the sticking point.
Board's the main thing for you to do, and then getting some, while we're here, you might as well start getting all the lights now while we've got the space still. Because I want to change some lights for the new ones that you did there, and then some of these that are hanging down are going to get moved. So like the likes of that one's going to need to be moved. That
one of them don't work. And
so how do we make them better? Because I think some of them on a plug top.
There are ones that pull, and they're more designed for walls. You know where it's like almost like a hose pipe on the wall. You pull them out. The new HP now, they've got a board on the wall. They are ideal coming down rather than out, because there's no trip hazard then. So we'll just have to look what's available for a pull down socket. You can either get them like a coiled spring, but the ones where you pull down, we just need to find a way that we don't go all the way back up.
Can't we just do the similar to what's like this now?
Still get the same as what's there. They might not look the best, but they're safe because the chain takes the pressure off the cord, doesn't it?
Yeah, do that, yeah. now, going to pick the lads up from the workshop. All of them will probably be in already. We've started doing overtime now with all the work that we've got on, haven't we? So they'll definitely be in already, even though it's early now, 7:15. So let's go and see them now. Yeah, so we see, you can see there now, see that? Yeah. This is the CNC, that's the CNC, that there.
Oh, that's the sander, is it?
That's not it.
So are they then matching on about?
So that's the pressure match, yeah. That's
so
the,
what does that cut out when you move off it?
Yeah, when if the machine started and you hit that, it'll stop.
Yeah, so you can see the CNC where it's got the back wall like that, see? Yeah. The frame. And then that's the tower that goes with it.
That's the computer.
That, I mean, I built that to call him space, but that should be.
Yeah, so it goes wider. So the reason
that can go at the back of it.
It can go there, but the reason why I've done that, so that's not as long.
And I rotated the centre mat just to give me an extra foot.
Yeah. Makes it narrow, yeah.
But that mat should be around the other way.
And then that's just another little safety button on that there. That's the four-sider there. So there's the four-sider devil. Do you know what I mean? So there's how you set it there. That's how you set it.
Yeah. Bottom language, see you down
that's
there.
Right. That's 10 mil off, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all that'll be, won't it, off each side?
So, yeah, it's off two sides and two sides.
So we'll get on to the...
move then, does it, or?
It moves into it and then it pulls, doesn't it, the wheels?
For example, if you put like a bold piece of timber in there, it'd come out straight to the side.
We'll ask him now when we do it.
We get plenty of that, don't we, rough? So plenty of that.
There's the extraction there, with the bags. Then it's all of them with all the shut-offs. There's that tenon thing. It's tenons in 3. See there? So in one pass it's electric.
That's like your what's name, isn't it? Your finger joints where he does everything on the banter.
Yeah, so that there does 6 of them on 3 different levels in one pass.
Yeah, well, I have to do these by hand, you see the thing.
Well, this is probably the most productive machine, isn't it? You've got it sets up and then it does your two components for your sash. Also, it does obviously your mullions, and so you set them up. Such a good machine. All this is redundant, really. You could cut it off from there. The reason that's on there is purely for measuring and a stop, but it serves no purpose on this particular machine because this machine has just got a big stack of tooling and it's like semi-automatic. You press the button and it comes across itself and then goes back. The measuring on this one is done by these. So if you look at these are all set up. The stops come out, you rotate, you put the workpiece up against it, you clamp it down, and then there's micro switches on there. So you press the button, it won't do anything. So you got to take these fully back. I don't know if you can hear the little switch.
Yeah, I hear the cliff,
yeah. So that's on all 3 of them. So until they're retracted, it won't go. So you set up all those, you got the stops, clamp down.
Clamps are good as well, aren't they?
Yeah. How do you set them stops?
What you need.
Yeah, on the inside there, you've got the digital readouts where you wind them to set it up for your tooling. Once they're set, that's it. You'll be banging them off all the time. So you got those there now. Turn it on, press the button, it comes across.
Does it physically move anything? Does it move itself?
Does it itself,
moves
yeah.
itself.
Oh.
Yeah. It goes back. You turn them round, do it. These there. That's what I've got to, because you actually do it.
Because you can do 2 at once, can't you, on each one?
You do the 2 at once, yeah.
Put the stop big enough, yeah.
So you can do 6 lengths, can't you, in one pass?
We've been in the dark ages, haven't we?
Well, this is an old machine.
This is an old machine as well, yeah.
I'd say when this machine came out, the difference, you know, you got the window sensors where that's all CNC. Yeah. What this does, it uses the whole stack and then uses the tiered benches. You set it up, press the button, it comes across and goes back. Spin it round, it does the other side. But the way the CNC works is you put one piece on at a time, and the stack moves up and down. cuts it,
Yeah.
put the other piece on, so this is even quicker than the window centre.
Say you're doing one casement window or a box or whatever, or is it a casement window? You're doing the frame and both sashes.
If you had a sash window and it only had one opening, then the opening is done, made.
Oh yeah.
All the joints are made in that one.
That's what I'm saying.
In that two passes.
You've got the finger joint on the sash. What about the meeting rail? That's got to meet as well, hasn't it? You've got to do the meeting rail as well. So what I'm saying is, once you've done your sash and you've done your cuts, you'd have to feed the meeting rail to do the opposite, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? So it would fit in perfect.
That's all that bottom one is.
Yeah.
So
that does the opposite.
So you got the styles, and then you got the rails. And then the top one is the jambs to the frame.
Yeah. So what he's saying is, rather than setting it up for different ones, just doing them both together then. Yeah.
It'd take like literally 30 seconds to do that, but it'd take you like 10 minutes.
Because you like the briquette machine as well, don't you?
Do you want to sell that as well? Yeah, I was looking at one of these this week because for the fire. Yeah, for the fire. That's it.
They burn well then.
Yeah.
You mean obviously.
So what we've got?
All the sawdust.
So you put all this, then you put in the fire. That's it. There, over there in the back.
Never run out of firewood for our house.
You'd have the sawdust.
Yeah, we'll have that as well.
You'll have the sawdust with the forehead.
Yeah.
Because we obviously use a lot of superior hardwood.
How long does it take to make them?
I'll show you.
What do you have to add into that?
Well, it's all hydraulic. It's slow. When you come back and look at it, in about 40 minutes, you've got a bin full.
So watching you after a few pints, that's down. I can't look.
Depo's going to be made up.
Just the four-sider.
So you can't open that until the timer goes, and then the solenoid shoots and you can open it.
So if you've got like a bowed piece of timber,
Yeah.
can you run that through?
Yeah,
And get the bow out?
So what we've got, you've got the extended bed. So if you have got a bow, what it will take out is the adjustment's 10 mil.
Yeah.
And because this is a big, again, heavy machine, the motors are big. It's got Tersa blocks on. I don't know, have you got those on, any of those on your machine? I'll show you those. So you've got the Tersa blocks on it. You've got the power. You've got the length in the guide. Obviously, if you put the piece of timber up against it, and it's got a bow in it, and it's 20 mil.
Yeah.
You're not going to take 20 mil out because you can only take 10 off. So that's when you pass it through twice or probably 3 times.
Yeah, but it still takes it out in the end.
But if it was 10 mil, probably a 9 mil bow, you'll put it up there, you'll stop, move this over to 10 mil, you'll put it up, it'll have a 9 mil bow in it. It's got a reference groove in there, look. So as it's coming through,
like a scribe thing there,
it scribes the side.
Yeah.
And then it goes, you've got all the fence there. So it's got the horsepower, it's got the blades, it's got the solidness of the machine because of how heavy it is. And predominantly I've used, you can take 10 mil off, top, bottom, left and right. In actual fact, it's not the capability of the machine and the motors, it's whether the dust extractor can clear the chippings quick enough.
Do you recommend taking the 10 mil off at a time?
Well, a lot of the stuff, like the CNC machine can have all the big high profile cutters on it and just blast down the side and take it all off, but it's a small machine, so I'd go down it 2 or 3 times and not put pressure on the cutters and not put pressure on the machine. I've got all the time in the world, really, I have, but I'm not like in a high pressure environment, so I'll program it the way I want it. I want it to
last.
Yeah.
Have you got any timber to push through?
Yeah.
That's the slowest one.
That's not real, that.
Good.
The finish as well.
Sand it.
Yeah, nice.
You wouldn't.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, we wouldn't get anything that straight, innit?
Good, isn't it? Nice, that, isn't it?
That's great. Time that's given up because we've got a face edge here. Go underneath how many times? That's just done it.
So that's just took off how much material there then? 15?
15 each side, like overall width, and then the depth.
We'll take it.
unbelievable. Like I was saying, our plane, we've got a face edge, face edge, then go under so many times.
And when I moved in here,
10 days are over, you know.
just spotted all the
It's just that's it's a 950 working width, isn't it?
What about like that way, not where it
Yeah.
comes off?
So see this, how's it set then? Have you got a digital set on this as well, or is it just?
yeah. What you got on this? If you do it on this, and you got on both sides where they just go. Because when you set up on the spindle, you've got to get in the middle. You've got to get in the middle and remember to spin it over the right way, haven't you?
It's a nightmare to set,
Yeah.
You're not fucking kidding.
That's why we don't use it.
Exactly, I was just going to say that.
You've got your belts, obviously, you need the air on here. You pull that, and it releases the air, and then you can take the belts. That undoes and comes
How
off.
do you get that belt off?
Oh, so you undo that part,
That comes
take
out.
that out. So with the air off now, that belt would slide out.
Just change it.
And they just slide it in 10 mil off from the edge of the roller. The first pass is the critical one.
Yeah.
You set it wrong, you'll burn the
The
belt
belt.
out, and you just blow 25 quid.
On a thing, yeah.
So that's the paper ones.
Is that what they cost?
Yeah, about 24 quid a belt. Yeah. So the other thing is as well, if you're going through with narrower stuff, you want to keep alternating where you put it through. Don't keep pulling it through this way. Because it's easy. Because you're halfway here. You've got to go.
You've got to alternate.
We have to have the plane.
So you're not wearing the belt out?
Yeah, because the other thing is you got the belt, the conveyor belt. Only for the second time since I've had it last week, I recalibrated the belt because what happens over a period of time with the friction, it goes shiny, and then it can slide
Instead of gripping it,
rather than gripping it. So the way you get over that, you make sure that your pad is up and you're on the roller, so you're not machining with the pad down, and you put a nice new belt on, press the button and take that up as high as it goes, and then so you've got it where it's electronic up and down, but you've also got that wheel where you can spin that round. If you notice that, look, you can do it manually. Yeah. So if you keep doing it manually, the belt will come down onto there eventually. If you do it slowly, it then takes the shine off and puts your belt back to new, like a new. When you do come to calibrate the belt, you can see that one area where you thought, oh, let's put it through there. Yeah. You know, and on this occasion it was about here.
Yeah, so that's to have the air and the compressor as well.
Was it, yeah?
It uses the air to oscillate.
Yeah.
Because what happens is as it's running, this top bar here goes like that. So the actual belt does that by about 10 mil all the way.
Hardly any dust coming off it now, is there?
So what are we doing? Styles?
I'll do the. I'll show you this bit because you've seen it, but you want to see it running now.
Put it aside. So yeah, if it was a downward bit, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, you wouldn't have that with a downward cutting bit. No.
Look nice, didn't it? So I'm sitting back in the hot seat of Mike's chair. Mike's just having a little bit of time off the minute, chillaxing, shall we say, chillaxing. And working through the boards, our little CRM paper, cardboard backboard, still not on the wall yet, is it, Mark? Need to get it set up. So Mark's telling me there's a couple more jobs booked in, but these are going to be next year. There was Tony A&E slipped in and come on for a property again for him. So we've got 2 jobs on for Tony at the moment. One which is Leeds, is it Leeds?
One's at
Leeds, and then one's at a property which is someone who's close to him. I won't say who it is in case he doesn't want me to, but we're doing that as well. And he's also come on and said to me, can we do that before Christmas? So we're now, because Tony's a good friend of ours, A&E, obviously you guys know, you watch him on YouTube, we're going to pump him right up as well on the list and fill him in, because we do good things with people like Tony anyway, because he helps us, we'll help him. So as I say, we're going to try and wiggle things out to fit him in so we can make sure we can try and get him done for Christmas too. And as I say, everyone who's in a work environment now will know coming into Christmas now how quick it counts down. I was going to say, in this episode as well, there's a few things that happened that were a little bit different than usual. You got to see us go down and see all the lads doing a demonstration with Rob in the machines there. So Rob, a little bit of information about Rob. He did that whole factory on his own. He's been there for 20 odd years and he's just done oak doors and oak frames. Some good stuff. And to be fair to him, because he's worked on his own, he's been efficient in how he's done certain things, because he's had to just work out quicker efficiencies, working ways to do stuff. And there's a couple little tricks that we picked up on that we're going to utilise here in the workshop. Rob is also going to come down and give us a little bit of time once all the machines are in place and set up and running. He's going to come down, do a little bit of demo. He's very, very intelligent on the coding side of the CNC stuff. So for you guys at home who are watching thinking how you're going to do any coding in there and get it all done on the CNC, to be fair to Rob, most of it's already done for doors. He's also started doing a little bit of window stuff for us. There's a stair package that he's pointed in the right direction that we're going to look at getting, and a couple of other things. But to begin with, just to get us started, Rob's going to help us out a lot and try and teach some of the lads how to use it, how he's used it, not straight away in his sort of skill set, but try and use it as best we can whilst we've got it to start with, and then we'll just go from there and learn. And it's a new chapter for Preferred. I think the end of this year, that's coming soon, we're going to do a little YouTube video, which is like not a transformation video, but like an update. So we're going to call it Preferred 2.0, going into the new year as Preferred 2.0, and we'll do like a little step back in time from literally when Preferred first started, give you a little bit of information about the story, how Mike, the founder, started it, how Devo and the lads come with him and set it up, and then how it's got to us, then doing stuff with Mike, acquiring the company, and then doing little changes now over the past 2 years to get to where we are today, or the end of the year, going into 2026, and showing that full process there, and then what we're looking to do going forward. So I think that'll be a good little video of that for you, so stay tuned for that over Christmas. Might drop on the first Saturday after Christmas, I think it's like 2 days after that, 28 maybe, 28. So we'll do that, be a good one. But I'll say this episode, a little bit different than usual. Hopefully you guys at home found it useful and a bit of an insight, because there's not a lot of videos out there showing you how CNCs actually work. People do demos and they just show you like the odd little thing getting done, but I hope this one give you a little insight into what's going to be done, and then going forward in the future we're going to show you everything that we do on it, all our failures, all our learnings, so you guys can come along with us and watch and see how it goes. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Do me a favour, if you've watched this far and got to this point now, please like the video, because the last couple of videos where you've been doing that for me, it's helped boost the algorithm and push us that little bit further. So please do the same this week, and yeah, see you next week.